Hello. Oh, let me turn the radio down here. My name is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show number 122. Yep, 122, and this is a QSO for July 2nd, and it's approximately 9:56 p.m. on the west coast of Florida. Well, tonight conditions are seem to be pretty good, so I thought I would get out here and do a little tuning on this S350DL, which I reviewed, but I didn't have good reception at the time. Conditions weren't that good, so I was going to throw this little QSO together and show you a little more about the tuning capabilities of this radio. So we're going to turn it up here. And the station I had is gone. That's how shortwave is. 1 minute you got good conditions, the next minute they're gone. See if I can get it back. Well, it's gone. Now, I just noticed since it's so close to the hour, it may be that that particular broadcast ended. It was, I was tuning, you can't see it too well, but I was, there's another station coming in, I was tuning 7.335, which is, according to the website, one of the frequencies is Romania, and this particular program was in a foreign language which I couldn't understand, and it might have been Romania because that's the predominant station on right at that time, up until, let's see, it said up until, yeah, 1:57 GMT, which is exactly what I was. I was at 9:57 when it cut off. So that explains that. So let's see what else we got. Okay, there's another foreign language. Let me go to shortwave, short-wave.info, and we'll put in the frequency of 736. This says 7, we'll try 65. 7365. And right now there's quite a few stations. There's one, the predominant one that's on right now is in Spanish. Let's see. Yeah. My guess, which is not very educated, that it is Spanish. And that's actually coming out of Greensville in the USA. And it is coming in loud and clear, so that could be it. So let's do a reverse here. I'm going to go to this web page, which again is short-wave.info, and I'm going to put in, look for any station that's broadcasting in English so I can understand it. English right now. And let's see, let's pick something up close to where I'm at, which is 7.3. So there's some a little lower. Let's go down a little lower. Another strong station, but not in a language I can understand. Okay, 7.315. That sounds like England. Onward Christian soldiers, no, maybe not. Let's see. 7315 is Cypress Creek in the United States. I don't know where Cypress Creek is. And it's WH, the station call letters. Let me turn this down. The station call letters are WHRI. WHRI. Let me do a Google search of. That sounds very familiar, but my memory is not that good. So let's do a second. Let's do a search. WHRI. Oh, why couldn't I remember that? That's World Harvest Radio International. That's very, very popular, and it has a very, very strong signal. And it's in Cypress Creek, South Carolina. So that's in the U.S. So let's go back. How did I manage to do that? I lost my other page. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay, let's turn this back up. And you can see that booming. That is booming in. That's at 7.315, and that's booming in. It's coming from, like I said, Cypress Creek in South Carolina. I think that's what I said. Okay, let's go up a little higher. No can understand. As you can see, this radio is receiving quite well.
Including 13 in Europe. Venezuela's president Snowden carried a visit to Moscow on Tuesday.
Okay, that's, let me turn it down. That's at 7.505. Let's look that up. 7.5. Okay, there's a 7.506, which is RNO. That's New Orleans, Radio New Orleans. So that's Radio New Orleans. Again, in the United States. You're about to hit the top of this band. Yep, switch over. Okay, as I said in the review, when you use this switch to switch between the three shortwave bands, because this is a analog tuner, if you're at the top of one band, you'll be the top of the next band. So if I want to get back down to where I left off, which was 8 point something, I got to tune all the way back down. So I'm not going to do that. I'm at 17.5 right now. Okay, there's not much up there very high. As I had mentioned in a previous video, at nighttime the beta reception moves down the spectrum, the shortwave spectrum, from 15 megahertz, which it is in the afternoon, on down to 8, 7, and 5, and we were down to 7 before. So let me flip back down there. And this, because I had moved the dial, this moved me down to 5.7. See what's down that way. Okay, there again. Now that sounds Oriental. And that's showing on the meter 5.911. So let's look up 5.910. And I've got my search on English, and that's not in English, so I'm going to have to change my sort, gee whiz, to 5.910 and sort on frequency on this web page. Except I typed in the wrong thing. 5910. And we have a bunch of stations, and the predominant ones, which are highlighted in red on this web page, are in Spanish, and there's one in Japan, Radio Japan. I bet you that's what that is. Yep. 5.910, and it just retuned itself. So that's Radio Japan. Yep, it lost it. Comes and goes, shortwave.
It's got to be similar to what the struggles are like in many African countries.
Okay, there's another one. That one's in English. That's at 5.920. So let me do a search on that. I love this website. Otherwise, I'd be completely in the dark. Okay, that's Cypress Creek again. A lot of these shortwave stations will broadcast on multiple frequencies. So that depending on where you're receiving it and what time of day it is, certain frequencies will be better. So now we had it up on 7 point something. Now we got the same station, which is WHRI in Cypress Creek, is also down at 5.92 and coming through a lot clearer. Okay, we turn the volume back up.
We'll be here live August 10th for Wall Talk Festival, but today you can check out their new music.
Okay, let's go down a little further. Okay, this is 5.830. And it's in English. 5.830. And that is showing one station. Actually, there's two, but the predominant one is WTWW, which is in Lebanon, Tennessee, United States. At 5. Whoops, yeah, that's right. 5.830. I'm showing 2.9, and it's tuned itself to 3.0. Okay, let's move around. Try one more. This video is getting way too long. Okay, there's a station at 5. I should turn the volume down when I'm speaking. 5.150, and it's not in English. I can't tell what language that is. Now do a quick look on the internet and then we'll call this show done. 150. Yeah, that's Korea. So I'm getting nice. I got Japan, and now I'm getting Korea. So apparently I'm picking up Asian stations right now at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is it's a little past 0200 Universal Time. So I just want to give you a kind of an indication of what this radio can do when conditions are a lot better than they were when I shot the original review video. So that's the show for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to enter the contest for the emergency radio. The drawing is going to be this Saturday. All you have to do is send me an email and say enter me into the contest for the emergency radio. And this, one thing I forgot to ask you to do is just send me in that email, send me the state in the United States that you live in, because I can only mail this radio inside the continental U.S. So that's the only restriction. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little QSO, give me a thumbs up. Bye-bye.